Hello, hello, hello. Streaming to become president. Day 124, 2028 election is 1,268 days away. Take it away. Take it away. It's gonna be good. So, we're playing Tex Machina. No. Wow. I was doing some key thought, so Ray Gaibo is in mind. Deus Ex Machina on demand. So, no, what we're playing is Tesla Effect, a Tex Murphy adventure. There we go. Get that popped open. Where am I gonna do it from? The right click toolbar, taskbar little thing? Yes. Alright. We are getting this game loaded up. Always remind me that this is Atlas, because I'm gonna frequently forget. Place your bets on the dartboard. Okay. We're whipping pretty hard. Making sure that's full every time. Oh my goodness. I'm just asking to be destroyed with how much I have to do. Definitely in the 16 plus range. Managed to land all of the whiffs. So, welcome to the stream. Made possible by the utilization, the contributions too of open source and creative. Thanks to the utilization of Creative Commons and open source and public domain projects that many people throughout time have contributed to, and I look forward to any ones that you all might have contributed to or will contribute to in the future. Anyways, the ones that I'm using are as follows. Even 24. Push-ups and sit-ups. Text Murphy. How should I post that we're live? What meme are we using today? Should we load into the game proper and have that music going? Maybe. Meme, right? We're gonna do the loneliness epidemic one. I would like to date women. I'll try being a conservative douchebag. Ow, my loneliness epidemic. Use this for a half-baked domain or two-baked domain type situation. I might have to think on that. Okay. I can do 3-layer storytelling. Alright. We'll keep that in mind. Sorry, I'm rambling. We need to count our score. Daily dartboard. 2 7s, 14. Plus a 6, 20. Plus a 4 for 24. Plus a 20 for 44. Plus a 14 for 58. Plus 5, hooray. 58 plus 5 is 63. And, okay, 63. And 1,268 days left. Alright. Dash, dot, 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 dot. Dot, 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 dash, dash. Do, 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 do. Select all. Copy. Post. And moving on to Twitter, currently known as Blue Sky, to do the same there. With the different varieties of inputs. We're smart and intelligent and varying depending on context. La 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 la. Oop. Shadoop. 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 Oop. Shadoop. 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 Oop. Shadoop. 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 Alright, now for Truth Social. Yes, yes indeed. The opseczero of being a not even a liberal. Alright. Pasting there. And these 2 images. Done. We're seeing if it has a full wall that it'll put through, or if it gets censored. As again, don't understand why. So we'll do the angle up one that we took. Delete our meme again so that we can put it in the right page, not the left page. Don't want to fall into a milkshake trap of getting things in the wrong order by the time that monthly reviews come around. Alright, the up angle shot seems to work well. Let us post. And now, let us play. Wow, 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 wow. Ooh, my bad for pulling up that jump scare. Do. Load game. Manual autosave. Load. We should be inside of our room with maybe a cup of Earl Grey tea. Definitely some wheat thins. But it sounds like we have a fax message that requires our attention before that.
Yeah, no detective
No,
worth his salt
a video
without
call.
a fax machine.
Phone message waiting. Mr. Murphy, please tell me you have news about Mason.
He's being held at a place called
Who is this?
Sen, which is some crazed cult where the lunatics are in charge. I'm not going to alert the police because they might dispose of Mason. I think I better handle this
Oh yeah, he's the guy
myself.
that walked off with the cryo chamber.
Why would you put yourself in so much danger?
Because someone's taken 7 years of my life from me and I want it back. If there's a way I can discover what happened and somehow restore my memories, I'll take that chance.
It was very dangerous.
That chance.
Maybe I get more the satisfying ability of figuring it out after multiple tries would come in. I'm just too shallow. That was my bad. I already regret looking up the answers to all of this. I'm still gonna do it.
It's my Gene Autry fake book. Whenever I'm feeling low,
I
can
will
sing the songs of my hero.
sing the songs of my hero and remember that I'm here to totally degrade on my principles. Okay. I get the feeling we had, was it these two? And then we got these two? So we got 2 more locations. I feel like we're going to, no. 4 more. 2 for each location. So 4 more special spots. We were going to talk to Rook, right? Oh, what was it?
Perhaps I've been wrong about you, Murphy. What can I do to help?
Oh, is he actually nice with us? Because we are helping the case?
No. Next.
Huh.
Are you going to ask me about everything you've ever heard of?
Uh-huh.
What is that?
Okay. So we need the laser blade to cut out Bauer from the Sesen. We need the anti-trans injector to break his brainwashed state. And then the key phrase to call in the safe word.
Not again. You're gonna get me
You happen to
fired.
have a laser sword.
Or worse.
I'm here to lie.
You think we got something that expensive here?
Oh.
And you know you gotta have a license to carry one, right?
Whoa.
Look, I have one of my own. I'll give it to you. But only if you swear that it squares us up.
Hmm?
Sorry.
Hmm.
I don't know if this has anything to do with this trans key you're talking about, but after that 48 Pandian flew off, I circled back. I took a quick look around and saw a fresh hypo on the ground along with a few cards. I grabbed them. If you want them, just don't tell the cops I gave them to you.
Okay. Sweet. We got a lot. Thanks, man. Hmm.
Well, these baseball cards may open the drawer in Mason Bauer's safe. This laser blade can help me free Mason Bowers from say.
So he's giving us something that requires a license. I'm not necessarily out of goodwill towards our character.
These 4 of clubs cards were found scattered all over the alleyway by Zach after the abduction. I think Bowers
This is like a
transinterrupter
notary
key made
giving
the
out their
phrase
ring
4 of
type thing.
clubs.
Or their stamp.
These 4 of clubs cards were found scattered all over the alleyway by Zach after the abduction. I think Bowers' transinterrupter key may be the...
Okay. Hmm.
Hey, Murph, how you doing? What can I do for you?
Maybe something, I don't know. Ah.
Don't know about that.
Mm-hmm. More luck, hunters. You guys doing any sedating? I don't think so, I guess. Oh.
Hey, Tex. How's your case progressing?
So.
Can't help you there.
Mm-hmm. Do we even need to check the club? Inspector Burns, you think
Of all
he
the
has any?
face-melting food joints
like
in all
being
the
burned?
towns, in all the world, you walk into mine. Don't know.
I hope you don't mind, Mike. I've been telling folks in the neighborhood about your situation, just so they know it's the old Tex they're dealing with. Let me know
Stage
what else
show.
I can do for you.
We're putting on one final show. Because outside those barriers, total devastation.
Sorry.
That's my conspiracy on this. Damn, those are tasting good. Alright, our Ritz residence.
You know, it used to really piss me off, the way you'd always come around asking your questions, but now that you're paying me for it, I really don't mind.
That's a good way to be about it, I guess.
Let me think. No.
Vampire.
Having a detective hanging around isn't exactly great for business, Tex. I'm gonna have to start charging you. Keep this up, and I need to start charging you.
That's my bad. Do we think Slade's still back up at the tower? Oh, wait. It's inside of the doctor's place. Right, I remember.
Before I return to Ceysan, I'll need a laser blade to cut Bowers free, the trance interrupter serum, and his trance key. Man, this is a nightmare. I fly back to the beach house to see if the cards Mason had on him can be used here. When I arrive, there's a familiar face waiting at the door.
Oh no, who is
looking
it?
for an update.
You found Mason. Is he okay?
Well, physically, but mentally he's had a taste of his own medicine and it doesn't suit him.
Where is he?
It's a place called Ceysan, and I can't tell whether he's being held for his own protection or against his will.
So, what do we do now? If we don't know why he's there, we shouldn't get the police involved, right?
Yeah, these boys play for keeps. I'm afraid if we break in on him, Mason may disappear for good.
You said you don't think he knows who he is. What does that mean?
He's been shot up by something called the trance inducer. And if we don't get Mason's memory back, all three of us may be stuck
His
at this
vertigo
dead
set in
end.
and he has no idea
I'm
which is up.
so grateful you're doing this. I
Stop
don't know
it.
who else I could turn to. I still care for Mason, but we haven't been close in a long time. You seem so tough and self-reliant.
Well, being a PI
This is a
a
visual
very
novel.
rough business.
Isn't the rough business?
This is what visual novels for
Maybe when Mason
nerds in the
was back to his
future are gonna
normal
be.
state and out of danger.
Look,
you know, VR
I'm
deck
no
and
hero.
everything like
I'm doing
that.
this to get my memory back. But
I don't know, like
later we could talk about this.
Perhaps
try and play visual
so
novel
full of
and it's gonna be like this.
possibilities. Is there a more intriguing or tantalizing word?
Perhaps. But right now I've got to find something to help me get Mason out of Ceysan.
I'll leave you to it. Good luck, Tex. I've got to go. But you know how to get a hold of me if there's
Go a few levels deeper.
you need.
And it's like, oh yes, you're imagining that you're the producer of one of these. because capitalism is going to be the indulgent thing. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't worry about it.
I just don't get it. These women, why are they interested in you?
Maybe you need to get your optical sensors checked.
Wow. Between Ariel, Taylor, and the look Mojo was giving you, I'd say losing 7 years has done wonders for your charisma. Hey, have you considered wiping a few more? Oh, and that was a nice catsuit, by the way. Can we pick up one in my size? Ugh.
What? Okay. Do.
This must be the trance interrupter medication. And there's only one dose.
Uh-oh. What are we gonna have to choose between? I think that was it, right?
Something tells me the doctor got a lot of toothaches.
Well, what we needed, so Cezanne and then back into Free Bowers, right? Oh, sweet, straight to the... Nice.
Mason, how are you today? How's everything going here at the camp? 4 clubs. 4 clubs. 4 clubs, Mason. Come on, wake up. Come on, don't be deaf, dumb, and stupid. Please, Mason, wake up. That's it. Come on.
Tex, where are we?
In a whole lot of trouble.
Is that the trans interrupter? What have you done?
What?
I busted my ass to get you out of here. You better be worth it.
But I did it to myself. On purpose!
You gotta do is keeping something secret?
How would you do that?
Oh, God. Now they can find out everything I know. How could you do this?
Oh, no, is it cutting?
My memory back? Your friend said you're the only one who could
Oh,
help.
okay.
My friend?
Yeah, the one who came for the cryo chamber.
So he has it. The cryo chamber's safe?
Yes, he has it. So where do we get more serum? There was only 1 dose and you're safe. And what the hell's my trance key?
Margaret injected you. She's the only one who could have helped you.
Yeah, and she's dead. And I'm pretty sure her head was the main ingredient in that soup can of yours. Why'd you cut off her head?
I didn't. It was Maldonado. I don't think I could have done it.
What the?
Yeah, well, don't mince words. Because it was your idea.
Margaret double-crossed us. She came up with her own plan, but I think we stopped her before she could give it to the translator.
Well, you don't come across as totally insane.
She knew things, but she'd given up hope. However, some of us still believe. It wasn't fair of her to take those things to the grave.
What the?
And I have the technology to tap what's inside her memories. Even after death.
Oh, no.
Well, I stand corrected. You are insane.
Yeah.
You were in on it with us. We were all looking for the Tesla egg. But you're the one who found it in the wall of your apartment. I was still working from the inside, letting you all know what the translator was doing. By then, Margaret had stolen the egg and
think he ended up doing was letting somebody
I was afraid she'd
die.
suicide, so I hired Maldonado to do surveillance on the Ritz, hoping she'd show up.
Yeah, and she did. She and that big mutant came by and injected me.
I caught up to her at the door of her apartment. All I wanted to do was talk, but she clutched her chest and collapsed. Dead before she hit the floor. Decapitation was the last resort.
So when does the abduction come in?
I called Maldonado just when the translator's henchmen arrived. Maldonado brought the cryo chamber while I created a diversion.
Oh my gosh, her head is in the cryo chamber?
Then I used the transinducer on myself. We'll rendezvous with my friend. We gotta find that egg before the translator does.
All right, but let's swing by and get your wife, too, because she's been worried sick about you.
My wife? I don't have a wife.
Very good, Tex. You continually impress.
The cryo chamber. It holds your answers. Don't let him find it.
What? Why did he,
Welcome back, Tex. You certainly have a gift for making things interesting.
Yeah, it's a gift that just keeps on giving.
I assume you have no idea who we are.
No.
Let me just save some time here. I have no memory of you or anything else since this bastard here shot me and my girlfriend 7 years ago.
Yes.
Oh,
Margaret
that's who
made
he
sure
is.
of that, didn't she? Willing to die just to keep you out of the equation, undermining me at every turn, right up until the end.
I need to know one thing. Did you kill Chelsea?
You could say that.
Don't move.
It's a long story, Tex. Maybe some other time.
Just tell me what happened to Chelsea.
Dalton, would you please answer Tex's question?
My pleasure. We'd stolen your speeder, of course. After I sedated you and Chelsea, you were taken to a place where we could search your memories for leads to Margaret Leonard's whereabouts. When that failed, I staged Chelsea's death, attempting to draw Leonard out of hiding. We left identifiable DNA inside your burned-out speeder.
Which, incidentally, was uninsured.
Leonard didn't fall for it, unfortunately. Eventually, we let Chelsea go, and I never saw her again.
This was all before I returned. I've never seen Chelsea.
I haven't seen her either, as far as you know.
What? Yeah.
So what was Chelsea's connection with Margaret Leonard?
It doesn't matter now. Margaret's dead. Just like the man I used to be.
And you are?
I am the translator.
Is translating your profession or a hobby?
It is my mission and my destiny.
Well, I guess that makes 1,000,002 questions that I have. Everything would be a lot easier if you just unlocked my memory.
I would if I could, Tex, believe me. Unfortunately, Margaret took your trance key to her grave.
What happened?
I'm supposed to believe that I'm on your guys' side for whatever's going on here?
That's right. We're all in this together.
We're united in a common goal.
He's trying to lead us on the right direction. Is
Margaret
he
and I used to
reformed?
share many years ago. But she lost hope after I died.
You're Joe Hansen? Margaret Leonard's husband? The FBI agent who stole the Tesla cash?
I am. And I did. But when I learned what we'd taken from Tesla and buried in our vaults, what amazing technologies he had to offer the world, it became my dream to complete his work. But then I was diagnosed with terminal
And then
cancer.
use it for
I had little
aristocratic
time
needs
left.
as
So we
opposed to
decided that I
giving
should be
it to
preserved
everybody in the
cryogenic
world.
state, in hopes that a cure could be found someday.
But now you're here
So
alive
dumb.
again. So who's the one who brought you back?
Margaret refused. She said it wasn't safe yet. I tried to pressure her and she disappeared.
In the end, it was Mason who completed the reanimation.
What was it like?
Indescribable. I saw eternity. And I returned with a renewed sense of purpose. I finally saw the true vision of Tesla's work.
So if Mason brought you back, why did he turn
What
against
is
you?
happening here?
Margaret can be very persuasive.
Watching a movie now.
I think she convinced Mason that my work was too risky. But she couldn't convince you, Tex.
I'm a little lost here. Why do you need me?
Margaret held one last piece of the puzzle.
Oh, so does he
Tesla
know where it
egg.
is?
It is the nucleus of the atom. Without it, the spirit radio has little effect. But with it, the veil between living and dead will vanish, and we will all exist within the immortal coil. We have work to do. You're free to go, Tex.
Okay.
These guys must be playing some kind of mind trick on me. This has got to be a setup of some kind.
Tex, buddy, I'm afraid I haven't been totally straight with you. Over the last 7 years, you have become a lying, womanizing, duplicitous, two-timing cutthroat who plays both sides against the middle for money, and is partners with the gentleman who just left the room. I thought you could just walk away from the person you'd become, but I see that fate may have something else in mind.
I mean, wouldn't Smart Alex in on it? I feel like Smart Alex is in on it. Day 7 though, The Talking Dead, or yeah, we're getting a Futurama, Lost in Translation. Who knows what it'll be? Or maybe that's just a double title.
After I returned from Say San, I called Alt to tell him Mason Bowers had taken a 40-foot leap. The guy was so broken up, he hung up the phone. I'm not sure if Bowers' death ended Alt's interest in this whole sorry mess, but my gut tells me I'll need his help if I'm ever going to solve this case.
Oh.
I decided to visit St. Germain to find more information about the Tesla egg.
Yeah. You think the guy has it?
So, how goes the investigation? I don't suppose you have any news regarding that egg we talked about?
Well, everybody's talking about the Tesla egg, but I think I've got a lead on it.
Ah, the egg of Columbus, the copper egg. Unveiled by Tesla at the Chicago World's Fair in 1893, it was the very heart of a
science
small
fair of a
prototype
sports event.
Some say would become his most notorious invention.
But you seem underwhelmed, and that's not good.
You know the story of Tunguska?
Well, I do now.
If you believe, as many do, that the Tunguska explosion was caused by the Tesla death ray, and you believe that the Tesla egg is a core component of the death ray, well, then the egg would be of immense fortune.
So you're wanting to get nukes? Is that
What do you
going
believe,
on?
Mr. Murphy?
I believe you know a lot more than you're telling me.
Are you familiar with Paradise Lost?
Isn't that one of those resorts for swingers?
Paradise Lost
No
is
more
a poem
Paradise at Home.
about the great divide in heaven when Lucifer was cast out. After his banishment, Lucifer swore revenge and created an army of his own. He and his followers waited in darkness for their chance to strike back at the god who cast them out. After a 3-day battle against the faithful angels, the forces of evil were banished from heaven for all eternity.
Oh, I like it when the good guys win.
Yes. But what if the war were not over?
Is Christian
What if
nationalism?
Lucifer had not been defeated but lay in wait, preparing for his chance to overthrow heaven?
Well, debating hypothetical fairy tales is a little nerdy for me.
Look at the world around you. Did heaven win the battle? Man has created hell on earth. And the longer man exists, the further he descends from the
He did
wisdom
want
and
a
discernment
nuke.
needed
Oh,
to
no.
overcome the darkness. At his core, he is a grasping, clawing, foolish creature, willing to commit any sin to appease his base and greedy nature.
I thought I was jaded. You really think we're as bad as all that?
There are still some who give me hope. You, I'm not sure about. Your role, whether for good or evil, has yet to be determined.
He's not so bad. Does he have the egg?
No, my dear. Entirely the wrong egg. An interesting trinket, to be sure, but not the egg I'm searching for.
Well, if it isn't Ariel Bowers. You know, I hope I pronounced that correctly because Bowers doesn't have a wife.
Great work, detective. How long did that take to figure out?
Not long, after Bowers told me.
I have to confess, I haven't been totally honest with you on some things.
Just some?
I didn't know who you were when you first interrupted my own search of Bowers' place.
And what were you doing there?
I work for an organization you wouldn't have heard of. We're based out of St. Petersburg.
Russia?
Florida.
Russia.
How about you?
I don't work for anyone. just the greater good. And my own little passions, of course. Ariel and I have crossed paths on several occasions. This time we seem to have some objectives in common, so we pooled our resources.
Yeah, I'm well familiar
gonna have
with
to escape.
Ariel's resources. How common are your objectives and mine?
That depends. You the kind of man who lets innocent people die?
Not normally, no.
You've heard of the Tesla Legacy Society. At one time, it had a membership of hundreds. After Charles Johansson died, the numbers dwindled. Some time ago, all those people vanished without a trace. They'd hope to find some answers from Bowers.
Oh, I got news for you. He's not dead.
A lot of
He's
exposition.
back.
He's the translator, I presume.
The one building the immortal coil. You say you like it when the good guys
You
win.
just gotta pay attention to the
Plan on doing
details. This is
anything
a
about
crime
Oh,
scene. You
sure.
gotta
Leave it to
figure
me,
out what
as
you're
always.
grasping onto for the case that you're
What
trying
are
to
you
make.
two gonna do about it?
This is not my battle to fight.
All information
He knows
all
me.
information is relevant,
I won't be able to get close to him like
but
you
only
can.
some
You shall have to
contextualized.
find the Tesla egg first. Of course.
Great. I didn't even think of that. Well, if you don't have any more helpful tips...
Until we meet again, Mr. Murphy. And something tells me we will.
Look at those, like oil burning things.
Kiss for luck. You'll need it.
So sadism for sure.
Now I remember Ariel. I met her in Mexico City 10 years ago, and we had a pretty torrid weekend. But she left me holding the bag with some very angry city officials. She's ruthless and cunning, but man, she does have her charms. She arranges for me to meet her at the resort.
What? Who is Ariel?
Don't be mad at me, Tex. Saint Germain doesn't know about
What's
us.
happening?
I had to keep it that way.
Intervention?
You know, you should see someone about your breaking and entering addiction. How'd you find this place?
I am a spy.
Which means that you get people feeding you stuff. Oh my gosh. What?
So, seducing me is just part of the job.
What happened with us? I like you, Tex. I might like you a lot. But that was just a moment.
Well, if it was just a moment, why are you here now?
I wanted to be with you, and I knew we could help each other. But I also had to find out where your loyalties were.
My loyalties lie with me. Nobody else.
My name is Ariel. You couldn't pronounce my last name or the organization I work for, but in English it's called the White Guard. I have more to tell you, but can that be enough for now?
Oh, I'm sure you do. You seem to know a lot about this immortal coil thing.
Right now, I'd just like to make up for earlier today.
Yeah.
I have some food being delivered and some wine chilling. It's up to you, Tex.
Wine is fine.
The only thing I'll promise is that I'm all yours tonight. Do you want me to stay?
Pretty little liars have always been my weak spot. But there's somebody else I care about. I'm hoping I haven't lost her forever, but I've got to find out. You and I, we should have never hooked up.
Whoa.
Well, I think you should give me another chance, too. That must be the food I ordered. At least have dinner with me. No strings attached. I'm just going to change real quick.
No changing.
Okay. I need to get this out before you say anything. I get it. You don't know me anymore. But I know you, and I'm not just going to give up on what we had. It may not have been much, but I wanted it to be much, and I'm here just to see if you'll give us one more chance, please. Please.
With a touch of sleaze, oh my gosh.
I'm sorry, Tater. I know this is hard for you, but
I'm
not the same man I
Fuck
was
off.
before.
Fuck off.
I've met someone.
Go away.
And she's here right now.
I had to give it a try. Just know I really care about you. And if
Turn
you ever
down
change your
everyone.
mind, you know how to find me. The food isn't here. Who was that you were talking to?
Ariel, I have had enough excitement.
Only curmudgeon.
Really? Fine. I'm sure I'll see you later.
Well, it's not that bad, really. There are plenty of other fish in the sea just waiting to reject me. The good news is that without further distraction, I can focus on my case.
Him being
I
rejected?
get a call from Archie who says he has a lead for me and I should come over right away.
That's so weird. Okay. That's silly.
No messages on the vid phone.
3 times punch, 2 super serious moments, and then 1 super levity one.
So have you heard any more
And
about
back
the
to the
Tesla
action
cache?
gameplay between
Margaret
those
Leonard?
kinds of
I mean, if
moments.
she can't fix it, how are you going to get your memory back?
It's not just my memory, it's my life I want back.
Those Morlocks, I think that there's a connection between them and Margaret Leonard. I mean, see, the other day when you got knocked out, Margaret was in your apartment, right? The Morlock hunters told me they'd never seen so many Morlocks around Chandler Avenue. They said it was like something or someone was drawing them there. I mean, no one knows what they were doing around here. They were scattered after Margaret died. Now the hunters say that quite a few of them have been showing up in one particular area outside the city.
Oh my goodness.
I got a location for you.
Okay. Morlock Apex. This is very interestingly worrying. It's like what is it? You throw away the one ring into the flames of Mordor, and then years later you start seeing all the orcs starting to converge somewhere else. And you're just like, wait. What's going on? Alright, so are we just going straight to the location? Yeah. Margaret Leonard's swamp house.
So who is Margaret Leonard really? Is she a modern Dr. Mengele experimenting on damaged human beings for her own gratification? And why is she the critical key to my world over the last 7 years? My head's still spinning when I spot the location 200 feet below me.
It's gonna be a spooky area. I think the next one's gonna be like Fields and Roses in like daytime. No, this is all during night. They can use the same setting, skybox and everything. On track.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Of course, I've always got a bad feeling about this. Could you just go ahead and place me in a hard case?
Okay. Sure, bud. Or spooky.
Yeah, I've never really been interested in yard work. It's an Ultra Pro 900 lock.
Just get a
Find
hammer.
the key before I
Just
can
get
open
a
this, and it's
hammer.
Probably in the house.
Can't have changed that much since the current days.
Whoa.
Oh
There is
shit.
someone or something on the other side of this stream. I wonder if it's Mantis. I need to be careful. Sounds like he's in a homicidal mood.
Okay. Once I registered him, that was a little terrifying.
Someone's watching me, and it's making me feel incredibly uneasy. Better steer clear of the waters. God knows what could be lurking in that.
Okay, so am I looking for a key?
Which one's the fourth wall? Because I don't want to break it.
Okay, let's not die to landing in water at the moment. Ooh, ladder.
Looks like I'll need 5 planks, a hammer, and some nails if I'm going to repair this ladder. That man over there could be man. Yep, it's an old shed, all right.
Oh, I have a flashlight, huh? This would be a good time for it. Okay.
So I could use that.
Some hammer and nails.
Bucket of nails is always help. Yeah, I've never really been interested in yard work.
Can't I just go and come back with more supplies? Just feel like the steady working handyman. Let the gravitas of your slow, steady approach be the weight that you carry behind you. Lol, lol, lol. Okay.
I'm not sure that man is friend or foe.
Oh, are we allowed to go all the way back here?
Which one's the fourth wall? Because I don't want to break
What
it.
the?
Man, I have an eerie feeling I'm being watched.
There we go. Okay, so we are supposed to.
Well, that might come in handy.
Or far out. Far out, dude. Do we use the ladder to climb the fence? Is that what it's gonna be?
The bridge is out. I'm gonna have to find some way to cross it and not fall into the toxic water below. Water must be toxic. I better not stick my tootsies in it.
Don't stick your toes in it. See how delayed I'm processing this shit? Damn. Alright, we need 3 more planks, huh? And our hammer literally.
Why does this have to be so heavy?
He's losing power. This is what's up. Be able to use a hammer on this.
Well, that was stupid.
No, it's so
an Ultra Pro
not.
900 lock.
It's so not.
I'll need to find the key before I can open this, and it's probably in the house.
Alright. I'm surprised there aren't any planks here that we can use.
Sign says the water's toxic, but how dangerous could it be?
Has there ever been a bigger idiot than you?
I apologize. I shouldn't have done that. I am tarnished. My hand is cursed. The scarlet rot commences its approach onto my nervous system. I get around to playing Elden Ring. Okay. We're looking for planks of wood.
With 5 planks, I could repair the ladder next to this shed. Now, if I only had some nails. And some rusty nails.
We combine.
I gotta admit, sometimes when you play God, things turn out okay.
Oh. 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 Look at how amazing I am.
Well, I'm almost ready to start a construction
Reincarnated in a
I
new
just
world
need
and
5
managed to
wood
put
planks.
pail and shovel together. Oh. 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 Flashlight. Me caveman. I achieve better than fire. I achieve hammer pail. Oh no. Is it a cage?
What kind of creatures was Margaret keeping in captivity?
Oh. Can I go in there? I'm making fun of the intelligence of this game. Meanwhile, I'm having the hardest time tracking down things. Should I, use some cleverness and turn up the brightness all the way? Options. Green brightness all the way. Alright, this looks like a Terra or Doom style setting. I can lock in on this. Yeah, let's leave the flashlight on too. I spy with my little eye.
Well, this'll come in handy.
Dooby 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 doo. Do 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 Hey, there we go.
Nice.
How many are we at? 4. We're missing 1.
With 5 planks, I could repair the ladder next to this ship.
Sorry, it's so hard to keep tune. I suck at it. Songs. You're self-conscious. Alright, we can track this down. There we go. Hey.
Yeah, it's a plank.
Alright. We got... I'm assuming we combine them all together since we've learned... I'm guessing that's totally what's going to be happening here.
Dear God.
We have made the ladder making kit, complete with instructions, beamed to your brain. Beam. Wonderful. All the material is here already.
Now, I fixed it, and it appears to be some sort of ladder.
Yes. We wanted the ladder, right? Step across. Oh, okay. What happened?
It's a card reader. Locked. There's a card reader on the side of the front door. I'll need to use an RFID card before I get in.
Such terribly ominous atmosphere.
Which one's the 4th wall? Because I don't want to break it.
Oh no. Wishing I could use the hammer to bust open that padlock. Oh my goodness. So, along the porch. Swamp house. In Sacramento? Or is this... What are those?
Milk drinkers? Man, that explains a lot. This card could be used to get in the front door.
Hey, we didn't take that long
It's like
to
an old
find
frat
that.
house out here.
Or the frat life is the good life. No. Don't go too far into that.
It appears to be a key of some kind, dare I say, for the front.
Alright. What atrocities are we stepping into? Hey, bud.
Who are you?
Why are you in my home? I am terrified. Please stop scaring me. Go away. Go away.
My name's Tex. I'm not here to hurt you.
Liar! Liar!
Oh, is that an eyeball coming out of his cheek? How cool is that? The level of cool? Instead of like, you know, like the little horns here for like fingernails growing out of your face, instead of that, you got an eyeball, you know? You're getting closer to like, oh yeah, I get it. I get how the bugs feel. I can see it all. And it's easier to be like, yeah, I want to make a decision based off of 3 eyesights instead of just 2 peepers. That'd be cool. Screw the Cyclops. Go Triclops. Alright, make a friend.
You know, you seem like you could use a great big hug.
Friend! Slave! Killer!
Oh, does he know we work with Slade?
I'm sorry. Is there something I can do to help you? A glass of water? A donut?
Get it out of my head!
What's in the head?
What exactly is in your head? You might want to tell me before my flight response kicks in here.
Help me! Slave! Die!
Slade is the one that needs to die?
Kids. They never shut the door when they go out to play. That must be Mantis, and my guess is Margaret Leonard left some medication to control his affliction somewhere in the swamp house.
Oh, okay. Whoa. Alright.
Yep, garden shears are perfect for trimming grass, bushes, or stubborn branches. I wonder if there's a way to get these valerian flowers to grow quickly.
Why would there be?
Palm trees are a nice touch. You know, I'm no geologist, but I think that's a rock.
No, it's not. The big rock. The Brock. Big brother rock. Big brother rock. Big rock. Oniishi.
The XBR 1000 greenhouse light. This sure grows plants fast, but the FDA banned them because of excess radiation.
Oh, curious.
It's a big sack of seeds.
I'll
need these valerian seeds to blossom into flowers before I can use them in medicine.
Oh, so are we getting
Good for
instructions?
gardening. Looks like there could be something hiding underneath this dirt.
We're gonna grow plants in it, pull up the plants, and it's going to help us dig without a shovel. A long process, erosion, corrosion, but it's a sturdy rock. We don't really care about what's underneath, we're just enjoying the journey there. So, seeds planted in here.
Well, that won't work.
Damn.
Palm trees are a nice touch.
I'm not cutting the palm tree. Tragedy.
Well, that was stupid.
Yes, I agree.
Palm trees are a nice touch.
Wait, are they real?
The XBR 1000 greenhouse light. This sure grows plants fast, but the FDA banned them because of excess radiation.
What's on there? Oh, it's inside, okay. I got lost, apparently. Is that... Is that the front door?
I never cared for pliers. Got lots of bad dental memories.
Oof. Hey, there we go.
Like an ike hammer. Sucker's game.
Sucker's game. Oh no.
Man, I am making great time. This thing hasn't even moved.
Get it? Because it's a video game. That's more turn-based than...
Got it.
What did we get? What did we get?
Hey, this is a fake.
What is it? Fairy tale stuff. Oh my god, what the? Whoa.
Well, I won't be able to use this fireplace.
I enjoy. What the hell? What the hell? Oh shit. I meant to. Alright, I just wanted to
well, another matchbook to add to
see
my
what's
collection.
going on.
Very handy when you're venturing into public bathrooms.
Is that not something else? Okay.
Yeah, there's more to this world than meets the eye. I'll bet this would have been worth a lot of money on Antiques Roadshow if they hadn't refinished it in white. Well, I doubt Margaret even read all these books. Books, books, and more books. The cabinet lock is broken, so I'll need to find another way to open it.
What on earth?
Wow, an astrolabe. These usually come in sets of 3 and somehow are all tied together.
Oh. One above then? Yeah?
Looks like I'll need some firewood.
Have them all pointing inside first. Awesome spiral staircase balcony.
Something big just moved, and there's smoke coming out from behind the panel.
Oh shit. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
I need to unscrew that cog from the wall before I can repair it.
Okay. So, there's a secret door that we're trying to crack open. Oh my gosh, I keep getting caught on the inside wall.
Books, books, more books.
Oh, hey, what the heck?
It's a safe lock, and I'll need a key to open it.
Let's take some oh, wait, what was that?
Don't tell anyone, but I hear these make fire.
Oh.
Well, that won't work.
Light it on fire. Bedroom? Wow, they have...
Can't use this fireplace. It's been bricked in.
Oh, there is another door. I was like, having to go through the library to get to your bedroom. Not having any other way out.
That's straight.
Seems a little
yummy.
Intense. Oh, what? Hey.
This key belongs to an Ultra Pro 900 lock.
Awesome. So the shed outside.
Grapple arm? I've always wanted one of these.
We are clinging on to so much. This
just
is
out of my
like
grasp or in a dangerous
mid-season
situation.
finale. Sorry. That gear is probably gonna get that tedious. Well. Alright.
Yeah, very organized. I'm impressed.
Anything? Oh, yep.
I know tongs are great for pulling my chestnuts out of the fire.
That's what they say all the time.
Whoa, that's one old vid phone. It's got a message on it, but I'll need to get Margaret's voicemail number to listen to it. It's an empty vial.
Sweet.
I hope this isn't diseased.
Yes, it is.
Another table. Oops. Talking to myself again.
Why
Another
don't we do
table.
the L.A. Noir scribble?
Talking
Find out what the last letter was written, said.
Another table. Oops. Talking to myself again.
Oh, this leads to the front.
The Mike and Ike Hammer Candy Comic. Double Fudge Indemnity. I'll put this in my comic book rack back at the office.
Double Fudge Indemnity? Alright, but that's too
Books?
easy.
Do people still read these?
We'll see if our idea is incorrect and there's actually 3 in this area. Alright, let's get that key opened. Who are you? I don't even think he ever asked, who are we? Where's that key?
Great for grabbing things from just like Grandma's, for when she needed to reach items in toxic areas. And it's an empty vial, ready for medical ingredients. It's an Ultra Pro 900 key. It'll open an Ultra Pro 900 lock like the one on the tool shed. Nice place to sit.
I know what you're thinking, and that's not a good idea.
C4 chewing gum.
C4 chewing gum. Stuff packs quite a wallop, but
what kind of
it is
wallop?
grape. I love grape flavor.
Am I dead?
On second thought, I better find another use for this.
Red light. Green light. Oh my goodness.
Rook uses one of those to chase the neighborhood kids off.
Rude. Rook is such a dick.
I love barrels. Now where are the monkeys? Is this? It is. It's actual moonshine.
Let's get
Looks like the shed Grandpa Murphy used to keep his moonshine business in.
I get it. We pick some up. Alright, what? Oh, there's that thing. I get it. We were reaching towards something. So we use a little grippy arm. What do we get? Screwdriver. Oh, nice. Now we can fix the thingy-majig. The cogs. Yes. That's the greenhouse to the right. There we go. I'm getting the dynamics now.
Screw this. That's a brand recognized all over the world.
Alright, broken cog.
Ding, 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 ding! We have a winner!
I'm just gonna tank it.
Now I can place this cog in a fire and reshape it.
Wow, we're going intense. Do I even have any firewood? We're supposed to grow the plants, maybe? Okay.
Ah, the XBR 1000 greenhouse light. That's not right.
Okay.
That's real moonshine. With a high enough alcohol content to make you go blind for 3 days. Margaret must have been a girl who could hold her liquor.
Who's Margaret?
Well, that won't work.
Oops, my bad. We need to make a fire, but we need fuel, right? You need a shovel or something? We got pliers, we've got hedge trimmers. No shovel. Gotcha.
Now, all I need is a torch to go along with that, and we will storm the castle!
Storm it now! Our items of unique import. One, we can knock out the core or cog and
Now I can place this cog in a fire and reshape it.
Then
Rusty's C4 exploding gum is the ultimate party gag. However, it does have the side effect of possible decapitation.
oh, we have matches, right? We do just need wood. This is the water level where you pick up the ladder, burn
the waters.
the ladder.
What could be lurking in that?
But if you save anything past there or missing anything from past there, then you're in trouble. That'd be so funny.
Pot? Yeah, looks ceramic. Nice chest.
Water temple trauma, don't worry about it. Carrying flowers.
I'll need these valerian seeds to blossom into flowers before I can use them in medicine. Well, that was stupid.
No, it wasn't, right? Up the stairs we go.
This really ties the room together.
Bedroom.
Whoa, that's one old vid phone. It's got a message on it, but I'll need to get Margaret's voicemail number to listen to it.
Oh shit, the closet, right. This is a fully realized room.
Books, books, and more books.
Oh hey.
Books, books, and more books.
Oh, I thought that was a number.
Books, books. Well, I doubt Margaret even read all these books. What's a pot? For planting seeds.
Nice.
I guess luck counts for something.
I'll need to shine a powerful light on this plant to make it...
There we go. We're making progress. Oh, there's windows. Gotcha. Or we can't carry the thing, maybe because it's radioactive and can't risk it that way.
That was a waste of time.
What?
Ah, the XBR 1000 greenhouse light. This sure grows plants fast, but the FDA banned it because of excess radiation. I'll need to shine a powerful light on this plant to make it grow.
I'm confused.
Guess I better not be too creative, because it won't work.
There are light source on the inside. I just was not paying attention to.
That footrest is so fancy, I wouldn't dare place my feet on it. Man, that is one big jackalope. Well, I won't be able to use this fireplace. It's got a vent cover. I bet this could increase my defense by +5. Looks like I'll need some firewood. Maybe try something else.
Okay. Powerful light. Coming up with nothing mentally. It's just empty there. Why is the floor all dented right here? Weird step up. Oh my goodness. What?
Oh, I love sticky notes, and I just used my last one. Wait, something's written on this one.
Yeah, what's there?
There's a VidPhone message code on here.
Okay.
I could use this on a VidPhone to retrieve messages.
Let's do it.
First message. Margaret, we followed your instructions and combined the valerian flower petals with alcohol in a vial, placed it in the chemical mixer, then administered the serum to the subjects via syringe. However, this only momentarily suppressed rage in the Morlocks. There needs to be a more permanent solution. There are no more messages.
We need a more permanent solution for the lepers. Sorry. Crass. I apologize. Now?
Guess I better not be too creative, because it won't work.
Man.
That's real moonshine. With a high enough alcohol content.
Dummy.
I don't know what I was thinking.
I just want it opened.
Guess I better not be too creative.
Oh, alcohol in the vial.
Are you trying to make an interocitor? Because you're failing.
Interocitor?
Stop. Just stop.
No. I will keep going. You're only gonna be smart if you get it on the first try, so cut it out.
Looks like there could be something.
Make it hard mode where you lose
dirt.
detective points just for that. Alright. You can get powerful light,
Man,
but...
I am making great... Hey, this is a fake. Oh, man, the desk in my office is way bigger than this one.
Can't I just process it? There's a big light there. Outside again, maybe?
The ace of base vase.
Oh wait, can I get it on the board? Was that an option? Not over here.
That's why I always insist on guests using coasters. Oh, someone's writing. Another table. Whoops. Yeah, talking to myself again.
Hey. Wondering if there would
I
be
can't use this
there.
fireplace. It's been bricked in.
Ooh. Yeah, nothing in there. Okay, okay. We're getting close to a stall, abandoned course, and return at a better time.
Man, I don't even know what I was
Do
trying.
you know how hot you'd need the fire
I doubt
to be
Margaret even
right?
read all these books. The cabinet lock is broken, so I'll need to find another way to open it.
Songs?
That was a waste of time.
Catch. Is it the gear? Is that what opens it?
Nothing special.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Of course there's a secret basement. Wait, what?
You know, I love secret doors, and something in this room must trigger it open. Hello. What do we have here? The cabinet lock is broken, so I'll need to find another way. You know, I love secret doors, and something in this room must trigger it open.
Yeah, what? So it's incompletely open, and I can't fit through.
You know,
it?
I love secret doors, and something in this room must trigger it open.
What?
Looks like the panel on the wall controls the secret panel on the floor. Unfortunately, the cog's broken. I'll need to repair it before I can continue down.
Oh my goodness. So that was just false start there. My bad, but damn.
It's a safe lock, and I'll need a key to open it.
Wait. I'm really feeling like it's inside the greenhouse, so there's something I need to do.
Ah, it's open to the centerfold.
Most damaging structural hit that a spine can take. Crit!
Looks like there could be something hiding underneath this dirt.
How do I see for it? Oh no.
That was a waste of time.
Okay, okay. Sorry.
Dummy.
Yeah, I'm a dummy. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Man, I don't even know what I was trying to do.
We pulverize the rock.
I don't know what I was thinking.
I want a strong light source. That's what I need, right? But why? Can't I use this to that?
That's not right. Maybe try something else.
Oh my gosh, there's a light switch. I get it now. What the fuck? Alright.
I need something to cut off a valerian blossom from this plant.
Intense.
Well, that might come in handy.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah, I expect to hear, "Feed me, Seymour," at any moment from this plant.
Feed me, Seymour. Feed me. I demand sustenance. Or the vial.
A match made in wherever you believe you go when you... I gotta admit, sometimes when you play God, things turn out okay.
That's an interesting way of inserting it.
Well, I'm almost there. I just need to add some alcohol to bring out the medicinal ability of the valerian flowers.
Dear God.
I need to place this in a chemical mixer to create medicine for Mantis.
Medical mixer. Have we seen even one of those? Oh, maybe down below. Oh no. So we're still eating wood?
This is the only tool my dentist uses.
I use it on the ladder now, right? Because the pliers won't work on this, right?
Well, that won't work.
Yeah. We sure?
Man, I don't even know what I was trying to do.
Grab and pull. That's what. Okay, wait, what? I see a an action thingy.
Well, I won't be able to use this fire. Man, that is one big
This one I
jackalope.
saw an action thingy there. Oh, damn. Alright. Fair enough.
Nice chest.
Use the pliers on the ladder. Are we gonna grab the ladder?
Better steer clear of the waters. God knows what could be lurking.
Oh, nope. There we go.
Well, that was stupid.
Maybe. It was worth a shot. When we're dealing with the stupid. Yeah, chemical centrifuge, right?
Maybe try something else.
Yeah, I know. That was a weird one. Okay. Oh, wait, can I still cut the
ashtray? Yummy.
Wood? No? I don't have good gears anymore. Damn. Okay, I need firewood. That is absolutely the thing. Can we burn books?
It's a safe lock, and I'll need a key to open it.
Burn the books.
Well, I doubt Margaret even
Find
read
the
all
gayest
these books. Books. Well, I doubt Margaret even read all these books.
I know which ones she has read, so she can live as the living memory of it. If it was a only edition.
Books. More books. Looks like I'll need some firewood.
Uh-huh. Oh. Oh, it's stuffing? Did we already pick up stuffing? No.
The zipper on this cushion's stuck. I'll need something to help me open it.
There we go. Why?
It's a safe key.
Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. Why was that there? What? How did I find that? Just luck. Just sat down. It's like, you know what? let's ransack the place.
Well, the key to the safe is safe. The picture looks similar to the one downstairs, except the one downstairs had 3 numbers on it.
What? What picture? Picture downstairs had 3 numbers on it. It does? Oh my gosh, it's a puzzle. I like these kinds of puzzles, they're fun. What corners are we dealing with though? And that's an adorable bird, right? This one needs to be left over here. Which one was I looking at just now? There we go, I found it. Huh? Do 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 do. Okay, so this is the height. Found it finally. That works. Oh, hey. That's the top then. I'm still having a hard time processing what I'm seeing here. Some crazy stuff. Okay, there's a window. I see it now. Oh. Alright. So, give me a second. Let's see if we looked into... Nope. This goes here. And those two are swapped? Oh, I see the 7. Okay. 8, 3, 7. Yeah, okay. Maybe I can enter it. Sorry, that took a second staring. Meditative state, sorry. 837. 3 digits, right? Okay, I misremembered, apparently. Try that again. So is those mixed up? This one probably. I don't even know. Uh-huh. All right. Hmm. Okay. So it's 3-7. This one goes over to the left side, I guess. 376, is that the number? I don't understand where this one goes. Okay, let's...
I need to rearrange the tiles to make a coherent picture. Afterwards, a numeric code will appear.
That's a blanket, not a person. I was seeing these as eyes. Oh my goodness. Hmm. Okay, we got back to the beginning of what we had. Oops. Go below. Hmm. This one doesn't go right here, right? Oh. Hmm. I'm gonna say it's 3. Oh, I see the 6 now. Okay, 376. We will try that. I'm pretty positive I got it. Whoa, 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 whoa. 376. There we go. Memory stick.
Security card.
4.
And another security card. Like I haven't seen 1,000 of these in my lifetime.
Yeah, okay. Security card for what?
First message.
Margaret, we followed your instructions and combined the valerian flower petals with alcohol in a vial, placed it in the chemical mixer, then administered the serum to the subjects via syringe. However, this only momentarily suppressed rage in the Morlocks. There needs to be a more permanent solution.
We need wood still, right? Alright, we got the C4 stuff and matches. Gotta use the C4 to blow up the trees. Yeah.
Well, that was stupid.
Hey, it was worth a shot. I forgot we're going the traditional route. Blow up the trees.
That's not right.
No? Yeah. I already tried on the rocks, right? Surprised there's no shovel out here.
Looks like there could be something hiding underneath this. Yeah, I expect to hear, "Feed me, Seymour." That accomplished nothing. Ah, the XBR 1000. Looks like there could be something hiding underneath this dirt.
I can't do anything to dig it
Don't tell
up.
anyone, but I hear these make fun.
Alright, let's check out here on the porch. And maybe I'll check out beyond even further there. Linden's Dairy.
Oh, that is nasty.
Ooh, nope. Sorry. We are looking for wood to use. Deceptively difficult to track down.
Which one's the fourth wall? Because I don't want to break it.
I don't think it's anything out here. There was no shovel for us to grab. Right? Oh my, okay. Gonna freak out if that was the case. Something laying on the sill over there. Okay. Oh, do we have fast travel? Not so fast. Not so fast.
Palm trees are a nice touch.
Want to...
It's a big sack of seeds. Maybe try something else.
Man, I keep losing my way so quickly. I'm not playing these notes too on tune.
Another table. Whoops. Yeah, talking to myself again.
Security card, we need that. I think it's down below that we're going to be needing it.
Canopy beds always make you feel luxurious. No. There's only room for one chair at that table.
I mean, I can take apart one of them.
Man, I don't even know what I was trying to do.
Huh.
Well, someone could trip over this. The cabinet lock is broken. Maybe that was a little overkill, but was effective.
Yeah.
I'm sure Thor's big hammer here could straighten a few things out.
Straighten what things out?
Maybe that was a little overkill, but was effective.
A hammer, huh?
This Thor-sized hammer could reshape the world.
Oh my hell!
Don't worry about it. What are we whacking with a hammer?
There's only room for one chair.
There we go. Oh wait.
That's not right.
No?
Nothing special.
No? Come on.
Maybe try something
Come
else.
on. We can take them apart.
Couches are really pointless unless there's a TV. And it's just
get super
That's not
destructive. Oh, wait. Do we want to just destroy the now blown up stuff?
I don't know what I was thinking. Looks like there could be something hiding.
Use a hammer to dig it
Well,
up.
that won't work. I don't know what I was thinking.
I just want to bash everything. I want to see what everything as a hammer or as a nail looks like.
Well, that won't work.
Okay. Tested and concluded.
Yep, definitely a table.
Flimsy table, meat hammer.
Man, I don't even know what I was trying to do.
Don't worry about it. Okay.
You know, I love secret doors, and something in this room must trigger it open.
Yeah, maybe.
That's not right. Maybe that was a little overkill, but was effective.
So, my remaining things. Valerian flower, which we'll be getting to in a bit, I'm sure. We have our hammer.
This Thor-sized hammer?
Reshape the world. Wait, the world? Oh, wait, the world?
Well, that was... there's more to this world than meets the eye. I'll bet this would have been worth a lot of money on it. Guess I better not be too creative, because it won't work. That was a waste of time. Looks like the panel on the wall controls the secret panel on the floor. Unfortunately, the cog's broken. I'll need to repair it before I can continue down. Well,
so,
that was stupid.
You can do with the hammer, but I guess that would be too much. So, we're gonna...
Well, that was stupid.
Check outside for something.
Man, I am making great time. This thing... Books help me become more learned.
I learned it through the book.
Better steer clear of the waters.
Got my way out.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Become trapped with a Morlock.
Yeah, I've never really been interested in yard work.
Going to... Oh, wait. Oh, my gosh.
Well, looks like the shed Grandpa Murphy used to keep his moonshine. You know, I've always
there
thought that wood is a key ingredient to starting any fire.
There was already firewood, and I was just staring right... I checked it multiple times in the past. Oh, my goodness. Silly me. Silly me. Straight to the library. Through the curtains. Do.
The cog's fixed and ready to be put back. Looks like the panel on the wall. This cog's repaired and ready to be put back in place.
What? Okay. Oh, okay, 5 levels. And it cycles through, this one cycles through these 3. Oops.
Water gushing through the pipe.
Okay. Curious.
This drain perfectly symbolizes my life.
Curious.
It's a card reader, and I'll need the electricity to be on for it to work.
Okay. These wires? Where is the electricity coming from? Wow, I don't even know what that was.
Made sure this place was soundproof.
Margaret, what the hell?
There's more books in here than in my county library. Cursed government spending cuts. It's a chemical mixer for creating medicine. I'll need to place a vial filled with alcohol and valerian flowers in here to create medicine for Mantis.
Mer plus mom equals peace.
Well, hell, that ought to do it. This medicine should control Mantis's pain.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sweet.
Well, hell, that ought to do it. This medicine should
Can we synthesize more? Oh, shit.
That's the interocitor IQ measurement system. I should try this baby out and see what a genius I am.
Don't Tex. You may not like what you find. Dr. Zaius was right. A man like you is inferior to the simian in every way.
Rude.
Now there's something you don't typically see in a residential home.
No. Cloning bats?
The glass is shattered. Was something trying to get in or out?
Out or in?
I've assembled the spirit radio. Tonight will be my first attempt to contact my husband. The radio is working. I hear voices that are incoherent, eerie, and
everyone's crazy here right now. What the heck?
There must be some way to amplify the power. My last attempt was a near disaster.
2040.
Similar to what happened to Tesla back in 1899. The frequency caused a vibration that increased until I thought the house would split in two. I had to smash the radio.
Bam, that spirit radio.
I have to start all over. I don't want to get my hopes too high.
That's not the spirit radio.
I believe I've made contact. I brought the radio into the lab, and I swear that being close to Charles's cryo chamber has intensified the signal. I'm sure it's his voice, but I can't understand what he's saying.
Then how are you sure?
I've recorded hours of the voice and had experts analyze the audio from every angle. We've deciphered 3 words: void, return, immortal. I've reached an impasse.
Void, return,
I wonder if
immortal.
the Tesla egg, could it amplify the radio's power?
2043.
It's been weeks since I've heard Charles's voice on the spirit radio. I wonder if the Gideon parasites have moved ahead without me and brought him back to life. It's been years since I made an entry.
Are they the
in this
Gideon
video
parasites?
journal. Charles is dead and lost to me forever, and I will die soon. The translator lives, and one way or another, whoever sees this, Mantis, Mason, it's up to you to stop the translator.
Stopping the translator isn't going to be easy, and the Tesla egg and spirit radio seem to be the keys. Somehow the information Margaret Leonard took to the grave needs to be uncovered. Is that even possible? I have an eerie feeling it is.
Okay.
The glass is shattered.
So things are getting weirdly Indiana Jones style. Like rising stakes and the like. Alright, Morlock pain, medicine, hello. Hey, bud.
Well, hell, that ought to do it. This medicine should...
Alright.
I waited near the front door,
yeah, I was like,
ready
where
for
are we
him
going
to
to
show up,
find him?
But not as ready as I should have been.
Oh no, what happened? I don't think it was an ammo on this cheese.
control it.
Well, I hadn't even noticed because you hide it so well.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be that
You're the one
sarcastic.
that prays, aren't you?
Yes. I am Mantis.
What is that stuff? PI litmus test?
Praying mantis? Oh, I am losing my touch. Any PI with assault would have figured that one out.
That was Margaret's code. So she did send you. It just seems strange she took such a risk coming to see you. So she could give you the injection.
How do you know about that?
Because I was there. And she wanted you to forget everything you had done.
Yeah, well, she pretty much accomplished that.
Yeah. And here you are. Seems kind of strange.
What happened?
Strange? You know what I find strange? I saw a video of Margaret torturing you.
She wasn't torturing me. She had been helping me for a very long time.
Just tell me this isn't a brown beard
She
thing.
made you this way.
You can't blame her. I chose this path. I volunteered to take one of the greatest technological leaps of all time. Crowd technology. I was one of the founding members of the Tesla Legacy Society. Along with others, I allowed myself to die and be brought back. We dreamed of waking to a world reborn. We found ourselves worse off than before.
Did Tex
And worst of
die?
all, we no longer were the people we had been. The cryosleep had unforeseen complications.
Well, at least cryogenics is now partially covered under major medical.
Only a few of us escaped the
Yo,
physical
what up,
performance
Stream
from the
Boo?
freeze.
Declared picker?
Worst is what it did to our minds. Drove us to madness.
So how come the Tesla
You
Society
are
hasn't
declared
taken care of you guys?
the king, the
Certainly
Osama.
the burden shouldn't just fall on Margaret.
The Tesla Legacy Society and its creations are no more.
So what happened? I mean, I know a little of your history since Charles Johansson joined you.
Johansson. I believed in him once. He was our martyr. We carried his work to the foot of his holy cryo chamber. We knew that one day he would return to take us to this glorious future.
And he did return.
Yeah, he was now the translator. He was delusional only as the greatest zealots are. He believed he knew the will of Tesla. He was going to create a gateway.
This is some weird.
A celestial conduit between heaven and earth. He called it the immortal coil.
Gotcha.
He was determined to build it at any cost. And in the end, we banished him from the society. But he didn't stay banished. Months later, he returned with a small group of men, led by the one known as Slade. They
And
attacked
me
the
too.
facility, sparing no one.
I was there.
I saw Slade himself put a gun to my wife's head while she begged for her life. And he pulled the trigger. When it was over, they removed every trace of the Tesla Legacy Society. Its files, its equipment. There was only one thing left behind.
So what do the bad guys get out of having let me go?
A key bit of information. The spirit radio frequencies. They were stored in the clouds that Charles never knew about.
And these were important.
It may be the only way to stop Charles from activating the immortal coil.
And that would be bad?
It's very bad. As in splitting the planet in two bad. I'll tell you where to find the egg. But I need you to find those frequencies first.
Before I head off to the
Why
Tesla
is
Legacy
translator
Society, I get a call from
guy
Thompson
doing
Hall
this?
inviting me over to his house. Sounds like he's ready to talk.
Out.
Any luck locating the spirit radio?
I've got some leads, but it all seems to tie to something called the immortal coil.
I found something that you might find interesting. They did some experiments with interfacing brain circuitry. You might have been one of the first test subjects.
I'm sorry.
Memories are simply electronic
Is
impulses.
this Bauer?
And we're the
No,
sum
how old?
of our
Who is
memories.
that? Oh yeah, Bowers
Now,
is
on a
dead.
cellular level, you're
Rest
a
in peace,
completely
dude.
different person than you were 7 years ago. But your essence is exactly the same as it was that night with Chelsea outside of the Golden Pagoda.
How do you know about Chelsea?
Well, first, and you may already know this, Chelsea is Margaret Leonard's daughter. Now, Margaret had lost her husband, and she was overwhelmed. So she put Chelsea in the care of a mutant family, the Bandos, and then tried to forget that she'd ever had a child.
That's pretty cold.
Well, it was a decision that she's regretted for decades. And years later,
Secret
when she found Chelsea
origins.
living at the Ritz, she rented a room so she could be close, but never revealed her true identity.
Yeah, and that's why we got abducted.
Now, Margaret was being funded by Gideon Enterprises, and an opportunistic manager named Dalton Fisk found out that Margaret's husband had
Fisk.
stolen some
Is
very
this a Daredevil crossover?
The Tesla cash.
Dalton tried to force Margaret into reanimating Charles, but she refused and then disappeared. Then Dalton discovered that she had a daughter, and he came after her. Now, this much I can tell you. She's alive and well and living a new life. But I hope you'll understand that even if I could tell you more, I wouldn't.
Margaret was so frightened for Chelsea, she gave her away. I mean, if I have to, I will too, because I never want to put Chelsea's life in danger.
I'm glad that you see it that way. It's really for the best. And now you have your own new life to lead.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, I meant to get you the canister.
Yeah, except I can't remember my new life.
Well, maybe that's not such a bad thing. But if you decide
It's a
to
trap.
use the spirit radio to try to get answers, you'll need help. Wait here.
I thought
This is
you
where I
said this
come
was
in.
dangerous.
How about we go get that cryo chamber with old Maggie's head in it?
We can't let him have it.
Hold on, partner there. No need to get violent or anything. Let's just see if we can work this out, okay?
I thought this. Why did he move?
Oh, up there, is it?
You're hurt pretty bad. We've got to get you to the hospital.
No, you have to stop him. If they get inside her head, it will undo everything.
Are they gonna make a choice here, or are they gonna force
I
a
know what they're
choice?
after, and I think I can beat them to it. It's the Tesla egg, so let's just get you out of here.
Go! Go!
You're coming with me.
Might hate me, but it's fine. We'll just work double time after saving your life.
I couldn't shake the look of fear I saw in Alt's eyes as he was lying in a pool of his own blood. Slade had blown a hole through the little man without even a second thought. Could I really have been partners with someone like that? Maybe I did change over the last 7 years, but if I did, it has to be possible to change back. I need a weapon I can use against these psychopaths. I knew my only hope was somewhere at the Tesla Institute. Slade's trumped me at every corner, but the ace may be at Tesla.
Panama. Alright. We'll find out what's going on there tomorrow. Welcome to day 8. Control, Alt, Delete, or there will be blood and more. Look at that. Now, we ready to switch over to some Bosca Coil hymn transcribing? I swear we won't get distracted this time. I can almost 80%, 95% promise it. Damn. Crazy what's going on here. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Alright. Saving. Manual autosave. Save. Back. Quit game. Wait. What's our... The Petrified Forest. That's our current location? Current path? Alright. I still don't know what current path means in the context of this game. Anyways. Oscar Coyle. The yellow pages. Alright, we did Truth from Elijah yesterday. And this one's going to be a either prototype or a prefix. It's the hearts of the children. And there's not necessarily 2 verses. Oh, additional obligato second time. So this will be a chain that we're doing. So we got a B flat, meaning that we're in a F major scale. Yeah. Then are we seeing any eighths? Nope. So this might be a saltine. Da 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 da. How many measures? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. So 8 with 5 chunks each. There we go, that sounds about right. So what? Oh, can I go higher on this color pop? Sorry, distracted. Yeah, let's do this. We'll do it all in one line. This is what we're dealing with, by the way. Look at that. Words and music by Patricia Kelsey Graham, born 1940, and, as you expected, copyrighted by Intellectual Reserve Inc. in 1982. So, A, C as our start. And we're only worrying about B flat. So AC, and AC after a half rest. Oh, the recorder notes, I get it now. Then a whole note, A, and a half note C, with an F, G, up at the very top. Then you got a whole note E and a whole note E. And a quarter and a 3/4. Wow. Whoa, that's really high, isn't it? Did I scroll up? It's my bad. Yeah, that's my bad. I started way too high. Roll for effect. Oh, those are A's too. Awkward. Right there. Then A. There we go. We're back on track there. And an E. We'll treat this like a Guitar Hero type thing. Oh, only 3 left to even worry about being a Guitar Hero style situation. So, we're ignoring the top line of these 3 lines. The top treble clef, because that's for the second round. We got our 2 whole notes, then an A, C. Then next, we have a whole note, D. And a half note, C. Quarter, B, A. B flat. Then half, D, E, A, G. Then a whole note, E. I think it was a half, quarter. No, quarter, half. Going B, A, G. Then a quarter stream. 4 Qs. Sorry, it's an F, E, D, E. And an A, G, F, G. I'm starting to hear something familiar there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got a 4Q. No. Treble clef. Half with a whole. 3/4 with a quarter. Half with a quarter, 3/4, quarter. Half, 3/4, quarter. 4Q with a whole. Half, quarter. There we go. So our whole note is at a B natural. And a half at A and F. 3/4 at B flat G. Then a BC quarter. Half note AC. Quarter at AB FG. Three-quarter at C, quarter E, and 3/4 A, quarter C. And then a half D, E, B, C. Then a 3/4 F, F, B, no, FD flat, FD flat. Then we have an EC. Yeah, EC, CA, ECCA, EC. Did I miscount? I did miscount. Let's do that over here. Because there's actually a whole note with a 4Q. That's my bad. Whole note F. Then quarter notes at CA, DC. Next. We do 1, 2, 3. And then the second measure of our first chunk. That'll be an interesting one. So actually put this one here. Copy a new here. Since this one needs to be in the 4th spot, we'll shift over 2. Erase this. And this. And then over 2. So quiet on this one. It bugged out a little. Oops. All right. I needed to shift it over one more. That's so. Oh. One I accidentally erased the half notes, I guess? No, that's what those are. My bad, my bad. I just didn't shift this over enough. That's awkward. Alright, it is quiet. There we go. Back to sounded tempers. Oop. Alright, now we have a whole note with half, quarter. DB flat. Does that have to be specified? Is there a B natural previous? Weird. Anyways, then a BE. Then an F whole note. And 4Q, no, a half, quarter. At AC. There we go. Then it repeats. And that's when the discount starts here. Keep that noted. Then we'll have this one and then copy it and move 3 over. Right? 1, 2, 3. Gap. Did I really copy this over appropriately? Two holes. One hole. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Okay. That means here we start with the whole quarter. Uh-oh. Did I? Oh, I'm looking in the wrong place. I should be looking at the start. So it is. Whole note. It's 2 that I'm supposed to be copying, huh? No. Oh, sorry, I'm mentally fried here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm looking for 3/4 quarter. There we go, right there. That's gonna be the end. There we go. Processed. Arrived on time, hopefully. Oh, goodness. Oops. Just coming up with my own tunes there on accident. I need to find where. Did it? I didn't skip 2 again. That's so awkward. Oh, are we losing frames? There's a tragedy. Tragedy. Alright. Now, whole quarter with a half and then a 4Q. Oh, so an E. Then our quarter half is a BAG, big bag. And our quarter stream was an EDFE, or sorry, FEDE, and an AGFE. Yep. Then What on earth is next? We find ourselves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. We want it to copy first 3, and we'll just do this different. All right, so it's going to be a whole note 4Q, half note, or whole note with a 4Q, half note, quarter, quarter, whole note, whole note, whole note with a half, quarter, quarter, half rest, quarter, quarter, whole note. We got this, we got this, we got this. This is the last. The counting that we did makes more sense now. Served us not so well. CA, DC. Then our whole notes. Add D, B flat. B flat, E. And F. And half, quarter, quarter at AA, D, or AAC. Then a half rest. Then a AC. Whole note, whole note. This is at A and E. Sorry, A and F. A and F. How often we go that high? What's the F? That tracks. Oh, what doesn't track is that we missed. Didn't we? Oh no, I jumped too early. Alright, shift it over 1. I'm so bad. I missed a whole set of half and quarter notes. Alright. Half, quarter, quarter. EC, CA, EC. There we go. Now for the bass clef, and no. Yes. Bass clef, and then we'll add that discount in. Not the discount, the obbligato. Yeah. Wait. Oh no, that's supposed to be all throughout? Optional obbligato? Is obbligato a term? There's a glossary. We can check out what it means, actually. It means to go slow, right? Obbligato. An obbligato is an optional instrumental. Okay, so it does refer to the full third line. Gotcha. Okay, I was on the right track with that assumption. I was like, wait. Maybe it's just the name of playing it at a slower pace with the way it specifically worded it. So, bass clef first. At the very start, we actually fill in a quarter, 3/4, quarter, 3/4, quarter, half, quarter, 4Q, 4Q, quarter, half, quarter, quarter, half, quarter, quarter, half, quarter. That's a low F. We're gonna like acoustic lead here. Alright, C. Then an FC again. Then an FCC. Then an AE. AE. Yeah. Okay. Then an AFGF. No. Yeah, the CFG. BFGF? It's BFGF. There we go. A C BB. C sharp BB. And a D BB. That's funny. That's funny. I like the sound of that. 4Q, 4Q, quarter, half, quarter, 4Q, 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 whole note. Wizard words, get them out of your mouth, stop. Doesn't make any sense. Alright, an F, D, A, F. Oh, sorry, F, D, A, D. Yeah, and then a C, F, E, C. What did I say? Yeah, easy. Then an F, supposed to be a G. My bad. Remedy, because this is an FCC. Then an A, E, A, E. Then a BF, GB. And a GB, D flat, D. Then an A, whole note. Should have maybe saved the doubling, perhaps tried a bass clef, huh? That would have been the smart move. Or more tactical me. Oopsie. I'll have you go there. No, you just wait over there. Then we'll get to you later. Alright. You have a quarter rest 3Q, quarter rest half quarter, quarter 3/4, and then looping back. So we go GDF. Then we go quarter rest, it's a GC. Then a F, C. And our rinse repeat, quarter 3/4, quarter half quarter, 4Q, 4Q, quarter half quarter. No. Let me check just what we have here. Yep. Okay. Right, it's because of the very star we had one extra one that we're not looping back to. That's why my count is a little weird in the head. There we go. So quarter, so it was an FC, FCC, yeah, if I remember correctly. Then a AE, AE. Yeah? Oh, up, down. Gotcha. Like, we're going really that high with the E? No. Then A, sorry, BF, GB. Then a C, BB. Flat, of course. Yeah. And continuing from there, quarter half quarter, quarter half quarter, 4Q, 4Q, quarter half quarter, 4Q, 4Q. Sorry, Sorry, that was really offensive. Anyways, DAA. I did it wrong. Oh god, don't slay me. I did CBB last, so then it's a C sharp BB. Then a DAA. It was right last. Yeah. F. Do. Yeah, no, G. So GDAG. Then a CFE C. Do FCC. Then an AE. B flat F A. No, B flat F G B flat. G B D flat B. Our whole notes. A do. Then a 4, no, half quarter rest 3Q. At GDF. Then a GC. FC. And a quarter, 3/4 whole note. This is, oh wait, no, yes, we're on the right track. So we have one hanging measure. So an FC, and a C and an F whole note. Sounds closure. Now, Hearts of the Children. Did I rub that? My bad. I'm sorry. Hearts of the Children by Patricia Kelsey Graham, 1940, copyrighted 1982, 1 year before Truth from Elijah. We have a tempo of 126, which we will keep because we're dealing with, no, we want to divide by 4. So 63 maybe, and then go from there, because this is just half. Oh my goodness, and we're still needing the discount. We'll do church organ. So it starts here, right? Yeah. At the 3rd note. Yaw. So. Oh shit. We want to be here. There we go. So 3/4 rest, then quarter, half note, quarter. That's a C. G. Then a C. I'm looking at the wrong thing. F, G, A, C. Then a half note. Quarter, half. Alright. C, B, A, G. Then a quarter, half. 4Q. Half, 3/4. Quarter, half. Quarter, 3/4. Quarter, half, 3/4, quarter. Then do any dividing up of that, so that may be a little rough. My bad. D, Nope, we're in treble clef right here. So B-A-G. Doo-doo-doo. Then A-G-F-G. Then an A and an F. And a G and an A. G, G. Nope, A, A, B. C, E. No, C, D. C, E. Yep. 3/4, my bad. Then D, E, F. Ooh. F. Then a chain of 4Q, half, quarter, quarter, whole note, half, half, 3/4, and then rest. So, F, 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 F. No. Yeah, F, 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 F. Very high one. And an F. C, E. Then a D. D, E, F. Ready? That's it. And we want to divide the tempo by even more, so 32. So this one, the lyrics are as goes. The hearts of the children turn to their fathers. Malachi prophesied. Do we want to do a rabbit hole into who Malachi is? Malachi prophesied, the hearts shall turn. Elijah fulfilled the prophecy. You watch the CJX video about Kiki's delivery service, and how there was just a whole bunch of needlessly inserted extra dialogue for the sake of the parents. It was like a parent-friendly kids movie, as opposed to which is inverse from a parent-focused kids movie. But the parent-friendly kid movie that Disney has is just like, oh yeah, this is how kids are supposed to act towards the adults and everything like that, as opposed to letting them be their own individual entity. And anyways, the reason I'm talking about that is just like, this is basically the proto version of that when it was just audio. It's just like, here's a fantasy that you all will be able to achieve if you cling to this religion. Your children will listen to you wholeheartedly, and then you can, maybe get your sense of productivity / the American dream already co-opted, the imagination festered inside of your head, as opposed to recognizing it for just a dream, and more of living in the present and recognizing who the kid in the present currently is. I don't know. Anyways, Malachi prophesied, the hearts shall turn. Elijah fulfilled the prophecy. Oh yeah, okay, so Elijah, the truth from Elijah. Gotcha. Malachi prophesied and Elijah fulfilled. And families can be sealed for eternity. Okay, seeing that twice. The hearts of the children turn to their fathers. Malachi prophesied, the hearts shall turn. Elijah fulfilled the prophecy, and families can be sealed for eternity. Whoa, we cancel. That would have sucked. The hearts of the lowercase of the children. Boom, bam. Alright, next. The green book. That one's not bad. Let's. We have some water. obrigado. No. Alright, we did with all the power of heart and tongue. Now we do God of our fathers known of old. Oh shit. Intense. This is a proto-business one. Music, by Leroy J. Robertson, 1896 to 1976, did the music. Copyrighted by 1948, LDS. Text by Rudyard Kipling, 1864 to 1936. Rudyard? Rudyard? Anyways, we have 8 notes. 4/4 time. 1 sharp, meaning that we're in G major scale, yeah. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Why do we have to be like that as far as the measures go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I don't like that. That's so mean. We're gonna do 1 verse at a time then. Big like that. Alright. We have, I guess I can, since we're doing 1 at a time, I don't have to call it out specifically. Quarter, 1/8, quarter. We go AC, or sorry, AD, no, BD, AD, B. B, oh, sorry, D. We're worrying about F sharp. BD, AD. B. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, BF. B. Then, moving on to the next. Quarter, half. AA. No, that's a G. That's a low G. How intense. Yeah, GGB. And a DCD. 13 of these. Then another. Oh, are we copying? No, it's a little bit of a change. So it's a BD, BE, DG, BDG, no, BD, B, DG. Yep, we got that. Then we have a quarter, 3/8. It's a D, C sharp, DD. And a F, E, F, F. F sharp, what am I doing? I'm so silly here. Something like that. Then quarter, 4Q, DED, G. And a GGA, B. 4Q again, GFED. Then a CAGF. Yeah, confirm. CAGF. Next. 17, halfway there. 3/4, sorry, 3/8, quarter. Going CBCD. I'm assuming an FEFG. Nope, it's an EDEG. What was that wonderful note progression that we had the other day? Yeah, it's recorded somewhere. I'm sure if I really cared to check it out. Lol. So, quarter, half. We have an EDD. Oh, tomorrow's a city council meeting. Shit. A big one tomorrow. Oh, damn it. Of course I remembered. Alright. What was I working on? Treble clef, yes. So I did EGT just now. We're doing a AFG. At 9th. Say quarter, 1/8, quarter, no, quarter, 1/8, 3/4. quarter, eighth, eighth, 3/8, eighth. There we go. A G, D sharp, E. Yeah. E goes up to E. That's my bad. Then a B, A, G, F, G. No. Quarter, quarter, half. D sharp, C sharp, E. And a F, E, D. That in quarter, eighth, eighth, quarter, eighth, eighth, 3/8, eighth. A B, E, sorry, B, E, E, E. And a G, 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 A, G. Well, 3/4, quarter, then a whole note on the last one. A D, F, D, F. And then a D, G, whole note. Short. New instrument. We'll just skip straight to our church organ from here. Nice. All right. Same note structure, save for the sixth one. We'll get to it. So quarter, eighth, eighth, quarter, quarter. A G, 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 F, E, and a G, 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 A, G. Let's go for effect. F, E. F, E, G. Then a quarter, quarter, half. A B, C, G. With a G, G. Quarter, eighth, eighth, quarter, quarter. G, F, F. Oh, almost the same. So G, F, F, E, B, and G, F, F, G, G. That's a quarter, quarter, right? Yeah. And then a G, G. Then a 3/8, eighth, quarter, quarter. No. Yep, quarter, quarter, 3/8, eighth. I was in the wrong spot. A. And then a, sorry, D, A, D, D. Oh, D, A, D, D, that's my bad. Too high, or too long. Next. Did I do that one right? I feel like I did that one wrong. D, A, D, D, okay. 4Q time? No. Quarter, 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 eighth, eighth. Oh, sorry, quarter, quarter, eighth, eighth with a 4Q. There's a lot going on in this one. Salt of the saltine. B, B, D, D. And a G, F, E, D. Oh, gotcha. Then a quarter, eighth, eighth, quarter, quarter with a 4Q. E, D, C, B, B. Scroll for effect, gotcha. And a C, D, E, B. Three, eighth, eighth, quarter, quarter. A G, 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 G. And a C, G, C, B. Oh, I don't know, I did B flat there. And then I said it was an A, or a G, 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 G. Sorry, G, 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 G. Next, a quarter, quarter, half. We're getting, what? Okay, we're getting close. Quarter, quarter, half. C, A, B. We got a cab. And a D, G. I almost did the ADAB. Quarter 88388. A D C sharp C sharp B B. And a G A B E. G A B E. Sweet. Accurate. And then we have a quarter half. A sharp FF. And a F A sharp B. Quarter 88388. E A C. And an E B B C C. E B B C C. No, natural. There we go. Then a half, no, 3 quarter, then a whole note to end it all off. Nice. So A and D. Oops, too short just by 1 D. Our whole note, 3 of them. G, G, B. Alright, tempo is 80 divided by 2, so 40. 3 off. That's supposed to be an F. Sorry, we're gonna do it one more time, see if it was that. That's a solid one. Let's see what it sounds like at 82. Let's try 160, double time it. Okay, sorry. That last part was pretty entertaining. So, Rudyard Kipling, 1865-1936. To the text. Music, Leroy J. Robertson, 1896 to 1971. Copyrighted by by LDS in 1948. Copywriting religious text. It's mine, it's glorious, jealously mine. God of our fathers, known of old, Lord of our far-flung battle line. Wait, okay, so God of our fathers, known of old, Lord of our far-flung battle line. You know, we decided manifest destiny. Everything was ours. Just we're shooting for all of it. All of it. I want to hold it. I want to be Atlas. I want to fucking hold it. Beneath whose awful hand we hold dominion over palm and pine. Lord God of hosts, be with us yet, lest we forget, lest we forget. Oh no. So they're woeing or ruining their responsibility to take over everything? The tumult and the shouting dies, the captains and the kings depart. Still stands thine ancient sacrifice, an humble and a contrite heart. Lord God of hosts, be with us yet, lest we forget, lest we forget. Bro, I want you to always be with us as we remember your eternal sacrifice, and make sure that it's constantly inside of our minds. That's what you sacrificed for, was not to solve the thing, but to make sure that you always were in our memory so that we could then remember to not do the bad things. You know, it's make sure that everybody can only act off of the guilt trip, as opposed to maybe we should be shooting for a world where we can forget and still be within the bounds of saving a Jesus-like figure. Blah blah blah. Whatever. Far called our navies melt away. Our dune and headland sinks the fire. Lo, all our pomp of yesterday is one with Nineveh and Tyre. Judge of the nations, spare us yet, lest we forget. Oh no. 1865. So Civil War, right? They were born in, one was born in the Civil War. The text was born from a Civil War baby. Interesting. Yeah, Conquest. That's totally what this one is. Good to get my presumption in on that song. Have fun. God of a father, no, not old. Gold, lowercase of, our fathers, known, lowercase of, old. I would love to run into an instance where one of is lowercase and the other isn't. But with that, guess what? We're sub 3 hours. That's a great achievement, especially since we're losing 16 frames right now. What can you do? Have a good one out there. See you tomorrow as we track down more on this whole case of crazy scientists doing scientist things, and it's going to be like Ra's curse. That's why they pulled in the Egyptian reference. It's going to be referencing that, how everybody who opened up the stash, the cache, is driven crazy. Maybe we'll find out about that tomorrow. Day 8. Have a good one out there again. Take care, stay safe, good luck, have fun. See you tomorrow. I'm looping. Bye. Oh, we have a delayed stop. Uh-oh. 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 How long is it going to take to stop? How long is it going to take to stop? Somebody stop it now! Oh, God! Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Post refresh. Don't worry about it. It's, closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't